Will tell you if you drink, you should never drive, and that's good advice.
But more and more products are on the market that may make you think it's okay. Tonight, Roland Barris is on your side to show you once and for all that personal breathalyzers are good for only one thing: a party gag.
The contents at the bottom of a bottle of Jack Daniels pack a punch.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to smell like whiskey.
And it's that smell, only on your breath, that gets picked up in a breathalyzer.
Ready?
Idaho State Patrol Sergeant Sam Ketchum knows all about it.
This is the LifeLock FC20. They've been used for probably the last 4 or 5 years at least in Idaho.
He and all ISP officers carry an $800 device that's calibrated before every shift.
This instrument is very accurate as far as what we use. It's certified through our forensics lab.
But now there's a host of breathalyzer apps on the market for under $100 that claim to be nearly as accurate. But are they? Basically, we're going to be testing 3 devices here that are very common in the marketplace. There's the breathometer that was actually on Shark Tank at one point. This is called the Alcahoot, which is about $85 online. And the least expensive one here is the BAC Track breath alcohol detector. It's a keychain device. This one actually is self-contained. None of the devices comes right out and says they will tell you if you're safe to drive. And there's a good reason for that.
Well, one, you may be under the legal limit, but you're still going to be impaired.
Instead, they're billed as an educational tool to help you find your limit and, in some cases, go beyond.
The young kids want to have a competition who can get to the higher BAC or who can get there faster.
On your side was a lot more conservative with our test subject, Randy, who'd recently had a meal.
We talked about beforehand, the fact that I had a sandwich beforehand.
Right.
I've still drank the same amount of alcohol.
Yeah,
that's going to show up a different blood alcohol percentage.
So after several shots and mixed drinks, we put the devices to the test.
So he's at a 0.125 right now. That one says he's a 0.23. Above a 0.08 is all it says. It says he's a 0.20. Okay, big breath.
Clearly, they're not as accurate, although at least they erred on the high side. Perhaps more accurate and certainly less expensive is a simple eye test.
So if you follow my finger right here, just keep your head still. And you can see that bounce right there. Yeah. That's what we're looking for.
That involuntary jerking at the corner is called nystagmus, and it's a key indicator for police who know that some people can pass a balance test even when impaired.
The eyes are one that you can't practice.
In the end, Ketchum says the breathalyzers are just a gimmick, and you'd be better off saving that money for a cab. The answer is simple, right?
Yeah, don't drink and drive.
Roland Barris, Idaho on your side.
So one positive thing about the breathalyzers that use a phone app is that some actually provide easy connections to get you to Uber or cab companies to make it easy to get you a ride home if you have been drinking.
It takes a second to call, but I was amazed at the different levels on all of them.
All the different, and I don't know if Roland, we'll have to ask him when he gets back, but if whether or not the higher priced breathalyzer
was
actually had the closest
to
reading.
what ISP would use.
I'll find out for you.